Hi guys, welcome to the Eternal Quest Tarot and welcome to today's reading. With this pick-a-pile reading, we will be looking at your person's present thoughts and feelings towards you and within this connection. And we will also look at the future intentions that this person has for you and for your connection. So what is the most probable outcome, or not outcome, flow, I would say. What probable direction is this connection going to flow into based on their intentions? So I do hope that the reading does provide you with the answers and the clarity that you're looking for today. And with that said, I am going to go into the pile selection. I will keep the details about the structure of the reading as well as some things to keep in mind for this tarot reading when I start reading for each of the piles, because I want to keep the intro relatively short. So as you can see, for the pile selection, my first pile is this beautiful Creator card, and this is actually the Ace of Wands energy focus. There you go. And that is with this black and gray crystal disc. So that's for pile number one. Pile number two, you're going to be this card, Ordinary, and I'm almost sure that this is Eight of Pentacles. I might be wrong. I'll have to double check on that. But the first thing that I thought about when I drew this card for you guys is how unordinary and different compared to a typical everyday life this scene looks like. I mean, this literally looks like somebody is on a vacation in a beautiful setting. So I was like, how wonderful would that be if that was just an ordinary day? Anyways, that is with the orange calcite crystal disc for pile two. For pile three, we have Harmony. There you go. This is the Ten of Cups energy with, I can't remember the name of this one either, but you can see what it looks like. Mostly beige with some blue and gray and a little bit of yellow brown. So that is for pile three. So pause the video if you need some more time. I already have zoomed in. Timestamps will be in the description box as always, and I will see you at your reading. Hi pile one, so this is for those of you that resonated with the Creator card, and this gray and black crystal disc. This will be your reading. Welcome. So as I said, the overall meaning of this card, this is first of all the Ace of Wands card. So it talks about new beginnings. Okay, the start of something new. It's coming from the suit of fire, which is the Wands energy. This also makes me feel like there's a lot of passion here. And I feel like it is directed towards you intuitively. That's what I'm feeling. Maybe you both feel very passionately towards each other, like a lot of like deep emotions. And this actually is speaking to me, at least in the moment. It's talking about your person's probable intention. So we will look at how this card's energy, and by the way, the intention towards creating something new or starting something new with you or restarting it, that is coming through from that card. We'll see how that fits into the overall message that comes through for you. So we will be looking, as I said, into their current thoughts and feelings, and we will be looking at their future intentions. What do they want should happen with you in the connection? What are their intentions? Where are they taking the connection? And hopefully today's reading will provide you with the clarity and the answers that you're looking for. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so there will be some messages, of course, that will not fit, and which is okay. Just drop them and let someone else find them, and you just take the messages that resonate. So we are going to start with an energy check-in, the energy within this connection between the two of you, between you and the person on your mind. Now, this energy check-in will tell you whether this is your pile or not. If not, feel free to choose another pile, or maybe watch another pick a card reading on my channel. I have a playlist with all the love readings. So, but hopefully this one should work out for you. So, let's see what the energy is right now in the connection between the two of you. We are starting with the Two of Cups. Okay, beautiful. And we have the Emperor. We have the Justice card. And to clarify the Two of Cups, we have the Six of Cups. Okay. To clarify the Emperor, we have Death. Okay. And to clarify the Justice card, we have the Nine of Swords. We also have the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. And we have the palm tree, and it says stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. So, So right off the bat, I'm going to say, I'm getting several different messages, and this seems to be like a spread which might be applicable to many of you in all different types of situations, which I understand that not all of you will be in the exact same situation with the person on your mind, but this seems to be, there seems to be either a renewal of a connection from your past, or it is something that has a little bit of history but is now getting serious, if that makes sense. Okay, now it's like there is an acknowledgement of the mutual feelings that you share, the attraction that you feel towards each other, and now there is a new beginning. And I'm saying that the mutual attraction part is coming from the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a beautiful, sweet, loving energy that the both of you, I feel like, feel towards each other. And there's a lot of emotional resonance. There's a lot of closeness. So your person and you, I feel like, feel very connected and very drawn to each other. Okay, look at the Two of Cups. I mean, look at the two cups, I would rather say, in this card. It's almost like they're being pulled to each other, almost like that magnetism. And we have the heart, so this is like a love connection, of course, with your person. We also have the lotus underneath that, and lotuses always talk about growth and transformation, very much like the energy of the Death card and what we saw with your Oracle card. So I feel like transformation is a part of this connection that we are talking about today, or talking about right now, which is why I said that maybe there was some sort of an ending that you experienced with this person, or this person is reconnecting with you or coming back to you after having transformed a little bit and having gone through certain experiences, which has made this person grow and also become more aware of their feelings towards you. With the Justice energy, it could mean that, you know, the Justice is all about like formal partnership. So this could be talking about, like, say, an ex-wife, an ex-husband, somebody that you were in a formal commitment with. But the first thing that drew my attention, with the Justice card is how well balanced these scales are. Like, they are at an equal level, or equal height, or equal length. And I feel like you both are coming more into balance with your feelings towards each other and how you feel in this connection. I feel like it's very much reciprocated, okay? But with the Emperor energy, I feel like at this point of time, your person, for some of you at least, I'm getting that they are not really showing a lot. Maybe they haven't even showed that they have an interest in you, or maybe this person that you are in a connection with, they're not very vocal about their feelings. They're not really saying much, and they're just being like that stoic person who is prone to keeping their emotions well hidden. But at the same time, I like how that crow is looking at the symbolic representation of their heart's connection with you, and how it is completely focused on that. So, which is why I feel like, you know, we have this energy of someone becoming more focused and wanting to build something here with you. We also have this energy of the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to you now. Follow it with faith. So it could be that you or your person have a shared past which has been difficult. I mean, we do have the Nine of Swords energy, and the Nine of Swords does represent stress, and there's some anxiety, and I feel like external problems when it comes to your connection. We have two crows that are right in the middle of that Nine of Swords energy. So it could be possible that the circumstances in the past were not so favorable, and maybe hindered the progress of this connection. It also could be that your person is, you know, because it clarifies the Justice card, the stress in the past within your connection or within their lives has been something that is prominently present in their energy, and they might be thinking about that. But I feel like there is a very true desire with this person to build a stable, secure, long-term relationship with you guys. So that intention, as I said, is actually very palpable, and that is coming through quite strongly just with this spread. And I mean we are just in the energy check-in, but I wouldn't be surprised to find a similar energy when we do the intention, like when we look into the intentions of this person. also with the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a very sweet, tender, loving energy. I mean, I feel like your person does think about you a lot, first of all, and again, no matter what your circumstances you might be in. And we have a crow, and there are two crows flying at a distance over there, and I feel like they do fantasize about this relationship with you and like wanting togetherness, and this Six of Cups card made me think like maybe there is a shared past here in this connection, and now it's reviving and it's coming back into your life, and your person really values the time that they have spent with you, because I feel like that was genuinely very happy for them. Like they look back at it as a happy time, lot of memories for them to bank on and to really learn from, and also wanting to create that togetherness once again. So there's that feeling of nostalgia, that feeling of like having memories with this person, and whatever like capacity you were in their life at the time that they reflect back on, I feel like that really encourages them to have this hope or the desire to manifest this new beginning with you. Okay, so already, like I said, I'm sensing like this person is truly like in their fields when it comes to you. They might not be showing that too much, and definitely after having gone through either a transformation, like I said, or some sort of an ending between the two of you. I'm not sure which one would be applicable. After all, it is a general reading, so as I said, take what resonates. But this seems like a spread of cards that would be, the messages can be applied and can be extracted from different contexts. Like even if you guys are not in contact, I'm gonna say that this person is truly intending to come back into this relationship when they feel more balanced again. Like I feel like this person is seeking balance within themselves, and what that means is that they might be working on feeling more confident, like feeling more sure, thinking about everything, and that might be stressing them out a lot. Okay, there is a little stress here, so I feel like when they think about like either what you guys have gone through together, or when they think of their past, this element of stress pokes in a little bit, where this person maybe gets worried a little bit. But regardless of that, I'm getting this really strong energy of this person wanting to, like I said, either leave the past behind that they have had to go through, or leave the past behind in terms of like the things that happened with you, and move into a new chapter, like follow a new path, manifest something. The creator energy is of course all about manifesting something, and I just looking at this card that you chose for your pile selection, we have a fireball, which is right at the sacral chakra. So I feel like this person might be just getting serious when it comes to this relationship, by acknowledging like how beautiful it was. And I feel like going through the process of death, which is transformation, it's almost like was necessary for you or your person, or maybe like I said, the both of you. This relationship needed a little bit of transformation for giving your person this ability to see how immensely beautiful, robust, and loving this bond is. So overall I'm getting a lot from the spread, which is also like talking about their current feelings. I feel I wouldn't be surprised when we go into their current thoughts and feelings, where they are all focused on the future and like wanting to make progress with you and with the intentions. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw something like this person means to stick around and they really want this connection in their life. But we'll see in a second. I'm gonna get another tarot deck and we'll go into the current energies of your person. Energy meaning their thoughts and their feelings in the connection. So which deck do I want to use? We'll use this one. Okay, so let's see, what are your person's current thoughts and feelings towards you in this connection? What are their current thoughts and feelings towards you? Oops. I dropped too many cards. I'm going to put them right back. And we're going to keep shuffling. And I'm not going to read reversals today. Just intuitively, that's how I feel drawn to do that, but we'll see. Okay, starting with the Empress. Look at that. So the Empress is a beautiful energy, and an energy which is very attractive to potential partners, and I feel like they think of you as this beautiful Empress energy, somebody that is worth their time, worth investing into in terms of relationship. And we also have the Lover's energy. Look at that. I told you I wouldn't be surprised at all if this person, or if the cards talked about like them feeling very attracted to you, and feeling a lot of deep emotions. With the Lover's energy, this person could probably be a soulmate or a twin flame type of energy where the connection is very deep. Okay, it's, to me, sometimes it also talks about people, significant soulmates that we attract over a lifetime. So not something that, you know, this is not a person that you're just meeting in this lifetime. I feel like there is a past life element here, definitely. And I love how these lovers are you know, on that creature, the horse, peacock, whatever that might be. Interesting artwork in this tarot deck, and they're making progress. Like they're both headed towards the future, and I feel like, you know, that speaks of this person's desire or feelings towards you. So such a beautiful energy. What else? What are your person's thoughts and feelings towards you? Pile 1. And we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. What are your person's thoughts and feelings towards you? Whoops. I'm going to put them right back. I do take jumper cards, but not when I drop like several of them. And this deck is a little challenging to shuffle because the cards are too glossy for my liking. So, speaking of the Queen of Swords, what I'm thinking is, again, like, there is a little bit of history between you and the person. Like, I'm definitely sensing that. They might be aware of how in the past they might have maybe broken your heart or disappointed you in some way. But we'll get clarifying cards for that Queen of Swords. But one of the feelings that I'm intuitively getting is some kind of past interfering, an unpleasant past, so to speak. Then we have the Three of Coins. And even if that is true, the Three of Coins is a very collaborative energy, so they're wanting to make things work now. I feel like they're really wanting to build something here, and the process of co-creation of life is all about you know, coming together and sharing that energy with intention, mutual plans, and working on, you know, as I said, creating something. So even if there is some kind of pain from the past, disgruntled feelings on both sides. Maybe they're still intending. Then look at that, we have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is such a sweet romantic energy. This person is truly in love with you. I'm gonna say power one, like really in love with you. And the Knight of Cups is also about communicating. So if they haven't really spoken up yet about how they feel towards you, I feel like that is coming very soon. Okay, and they completely, like, these feelings are very genuine, and they will soon be, if they haven't already, they will soon be getting to that point where they will feel very comfortable speaking about, you know, how they feel towards you, and being very authentic and honest about their feelings. So a very sweet romantic energy. Let's get clarifying cards for each of these, and I'm very interested in clarifying this Queen of Swords energy here. But let's start with the Empress. What's the Empress energy here? What's the Empress energy for power one? We have the Four of Coins, okay, which is the Four of Pentacles. There is some hesitation, I feel like, at this point of time with your person, even though the feelings are there. Four of Pentacles is actually fear-based, and it's a fear of giving some, or investing energetic investment into something, or opening your heart, or opening up your life to allow for changes to happen. So there is definitely fear here. This person is fearing the change that you might bring into their life if they open up their life for you. And I wonder why that is. We'll clarify it a little later and look deeper into that fear. And what is the Lover's energy? Spirit, can you tell us more about the Lover's energy? This person is definitely wounded, I would say. And like I said, depending on your story, it could be wounding from the past within this connection, or from within their life. And we have the Five of Swords. Okay, so more and more I'm leaning towards, like, this is an ex who's making a comeback, because the Five of Swords is all about conflict, okay? And it's the kind of conflict in which, even if you were to, let's say, win the battle, so to speak, between you and whatever you're fighting with, which seems like conflicting thoughts between the two of you, it's that there's still never a sense of, like, having won in the true sense, because both the parties land up being hurt. Both the parties lose something that is very important to them, and there's regret. Okay, so some kind of past regret is also affecting this connection, definitely. So let's clarify the Queen of Swords. Spirit, can you tell us more about the Queen of Swords energy here? This is Queen of Swords. We have the Page of Cups. I feel like they're definitely intimidated by you. That's the feeling that I get, okay? In fact, like I said, what I'm leaning more towards is that this is somebody that you have some kind of past history with, okay? And there might have been pain in the past, like they might have broken your heart, they might have rejected you, they might have abandoned you, and all those types of things that they might have done in the past, because it does feel like this person is coming into realizations about themselves and about this relationship, looking at the previous spread that we did for the energy check-in. So I feel like the Page of Cups is quite intimidated by this Queen of Swords, and I feel like this person at this time might be feeling quite unsure as to, like, how you're going to react if they bring up this conversation about the future, or even if they reapproach you. As I said, some of you might be in no contact or low contact situation with this person. Could be different for each one of you, of course, but it's almost like this person, and the first thing that I felt when I saw this hare or rabbit, whatever that is, I'm not sure, is almost as if they want to call a truce, and they just want to make things right. It's almost like, and there are several things that this person wants to say to you, and they're all very beautiful, very heartfelt things. Maybe this is also an apology that they owe you. Do you see all those letters and hearts at the top? So I feel like there is a lot that this person is wanting to say to you, but at this point of time they might be holding their tongue because they are quite afraid of the outcome of that. I mean, we saw the Emperor in the previous energy check-in, and Emperor can be very stoic and almost, you know, pretend that the Emperor, being the Emperor, is quite unaffected by anything, like they don't care, okay? Really holding back the expression of their feelings, not the feeling part. I feel like this person really feels very deeply towards you with that Lovers, very sweet, very loving energy, but it's almost like they're scared. And all the cards on the bottom row, the 4 of Coins, the 5 of Swords, and Page of Cups, this tells me, like, even if there is a need for communication, there are these energies of like regrets coming from the past, or some sort of a conflict that they are thinking of at this point of time, the falling out that happened between the two of you, which makes them scared of making any kind of moves or changes to the status quo between the two of you. So what is the 3 of Coins energy? What is the 3 of Coins energy here? We have the Moon. Look at that. Whoops. So the Moon is all about our shadows. So everything that is, you know, subconsciously present within our psyche, or I must say deep into the layers of our psyche, any kind of fears, any kind of anxieties, okay? So when it comes to relationship, I feel like this person still needs to heal something, heal some kind of like blockages within themselves, to be able to move forward or to act on their feelings. I mean, the feelings are really strong, and they view you as the Empress. They feel an insane connection to you, very strong connection here. There are also like a lot of sweet romantic feelings towards you, but with the Moon energy, and when it comes to like actually building something new with you, this person still, I feel like, has some kind of like subconscious fears and anxieties and things that they need to really heal in order to make progress. There are 3 characters in the 3 of Pentacles card, and even in the Moon we have 3 owls, or whatever like creatures this artist has come up with, owl-like creatures. So this makes me feel like it could be talking about a third party from their past, or their past relationships that have gone wrong and which have quite affected them when it comes to like a psychological effect that this person has had to endure from past relationship, or a relationship that did not pan out as they were hoping, whatever the case might be. But there is something that this person still needs to heal, again, to be able to take some kind of like actionable step towards you, Pawan. So what is, or Spirit, can you tell us more about the Knight of Cups energy? What's the Knight of Cups energy here? We have the Five of Wands. Yeah, so this person, like I said, at this point of time, they might not be doing a very great job of expressing themselves. And even when it comes to like telling you how they feel and expressing their emotions and speaking from their heart, this person's energy is quite conflicted towards that. No conflict with the feelings, but I feel like the conflict is around whether they have it in them or not to say these things to you or to make this approach. Okay, so I would love to know in the comments below, like, what happened between you and your person in the past. Sorry, I'm just going to move my reading space so that the cards are upright and straight. That was annoying me. So like I said, the conflict is not over this person's feeling. I feel like the conflict is over like this approach, whether this person is quite ready at this point of time or not to tell you exactly what they're feeling towards you. Okay, so we're gonna look, we're gonna clarify some of these energies because I really feel like doing so, and I want to start with the Four of Coins and get some insight into what the fear might be. So what is this Four of Pentacles energy? Four of Coins. Whoops, look at that, how many cards that are dropped. What is this Four of Pentacles energy for pile 1? What is this fear that pile 1's person is feeling? We have the Star. Okay. Let me get one more. What is this for Pentacles energy? Well, the Star is definitely speaking of healing and a process of healing that this person might still be going through. And I feel like the healing that they are going through is helping this person resolve or get over the fears that they have, either in this connection or just fears about love in general. So it's good to see the Star energy to fall upon the holding back out of fear that this person is doing, because this tells me, like, Spirit is telling us that this is healing, that they are getting better at handling their fears. But I want to look a little bit more at that Four of Pentacles energy. Spirit, can you please tell us about the Four of Pentacles energy? And I almost feel like, you know, whatever the fears might be at this point of time, because we have such a powerful healing energy of the Star coming up with the Four of Coins, it's almost like at this point of time, pile 1, I want you to those fears as being very irrelevant, because I almost feel like this person will get over it. Look at that, the Emperor. Yeah, they're definitely going to get over the fear. We have the Emperor coming up with the Empress. How beautiful is that? A power couple. So I feel like, you know, not only will this person heal out of like whatever is stopping them, whatever is making them hold back, but that this person will really rise or step into their power, so to speak, in order to match the energy that they perceive that you're putting out. And you might very well be putting out this very attractive, like I said, energy with the Empress card. So it's almost like this person wants to be at your level and feel like they are an equal, the Emperor and the Empress. So while the details of like what are they fearful about might not be important, what's an important takeaway here is that this person is getting over it. Okay, they're working on it, they're going through a process of healing, and they're bound to come out of it on the other side feeling and being like the Emperor, an equal to you. And at this point of time, I would say let them step up, let them do the work, let them go through the process, whatever they're going through, because definitely they will be successful, and it is not your job to facilitate the process for them, or even to like actually heal them so that they can get to this place. It's all on their shoulders. So let's look at what do I want to clarify. I want to clarify the Five of Swords. What's the Five of Swords energy, Spirit? What's this Five of Swords energy? As I said, can talk about past conflict, regrets, a loss, feeling like they have lost something because of the conflict. We have the Ace of Wands. Okay. So again, well, I'm getting a couple of messages here with the Ace of Wands clarifying our Five of Swords energy. I feel like in the past, this conflict might be something that your person really got caught up in, no matter whether the conflict was with you or with someone else, like a relationship from their past that might be affecting how they are acting right now, or how hesitant they are being in this connection right now. But I feel like there was this feeling that this person got caught up in, where they wanted to like come out the other side feeling like a winner, and it's almost like not only that has not happened, okay, but now this person wants to get over it, and again, like I said, create a new beginning with you. We have Ace of Wands here, and this is also the Ace of Wands card. So definitely this person is like, regardless of what happened between in the past between the two of you, or in their past, they are eager to leave it all behind and move forward in this connection with you, and to create something new. Let's get more on our very angry Queen of Swords. What is the Queen of Swords energy? Oops, dropped many cards, gonna put them right back. I'm sorry guys if this is annoying. The cards are just, the card stock is such that you know, while shuffling they slip out of my hand, and I apologize. So what is this Queen of Swords energy here? We have the Hermit. The Hermit is a very withdrawn energy, so this is what I mean. Like for some of you, this person might be coming across as like quite withdrawn, or maybe you are like not doing much in this connection, or like at this time, if you have a history with this person, you might be acting or being mysterious here, and I don't mean to say like acting in a deceptive sort of a way, but you might be behaving in a very withdrawn kind of a way. But there's definitely a lot of lessons that were learned in solitude, and the Queen of Swords energy and the King of Swords too, they're typically the archetypes that have had to go through some kind of trauma or very difficult lessons that they have had to learn in the past, and they actually rely upon the learnings that they have had in the past to inform and direct their future. So it could be talking about the phase or the past phase that you have been, or maybe are in right now as well, where you are being a little bit more withdrawn. Or as I said, this energy, your energy, is there's also a part of like intimidation here, apart from like truly admiring and loving your energy. Your person is definitely scared of you somewhat, and so that might be making them a little bit more withdrawn and sort of discouraging any kind of like action or them telling you their feelings, because again, like I said, this person might not know how you're gonna react. Okay, and by the way, let this not be or excuse me, sorry. Just because I said that, you know, they are intimidated by you, I do not mean to imply that you need to change something here or you need to change your energy. You do you. Because I almost feel like no matter what, this person is going to transform and they're going to meet you at your level. You won't have to step down or change anything about you, Power One. It's a feeling I'm getting very strongly. I'm drawing one more clarifying card for the Queen of Swords. Four of Cups. Whoops. What the hell? Okay, you have Four of Cups. So, Four of Cups is rejection. And like I said, there might be past rejection that you have had to go through because of, you know, what happened in the past with this person and how they behaved, and maybe they made you feel rejected. And so if this is the case, and if the storyline between the two of you is kind of resonating, that, you know, that really does explain why they feel intimidated by your energy, why they are so hesitant to approach, and their fears. Okay, it does explain part of it, not the moon energy. I do want to clarify the moon, but it certainly does explain like why this person is being hesitant. So there might be some kind of history there, maybe with this person, or this person knows that you have gone through some kind of like pain yourself in your life, and so you might be giving off that vibe that love and relationships in general are hard, or something that you might be very closed off to at this point of time, very annoyed by, because I'm definitely getting that from this Queen of Swords energy. I mean, she has a very annoyed and angry face, so kind of getting the feeling like they might perceive that you're quite closed off at this point of time, Power One. But like I said, you needn't change anything. Let's clarify the moon energy, but certainly does explain their hesitation. What's the moon energy here for Power One? What's the moon energy? What's the moon energy, Power One? Okay. We have the Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace of Cups, to me, in this spread, and looking at the other energies in the context of the larger energies present here, this is about like some kind of, as I said, blockages, deep-seated psychological blockages that this person must heal. And I feel like it might be a long-standing problem with this person, in the sense like whenever they get feelings about someone, or you know, whenever they realize that, you know, a potential for a new romance, a new beginning, I feel like there are certain fears that really get triggered or pop up within this person's energy that they need to heal. This is all about like fears around starting something, like a potential, like I said, a romantic connection. So let's get one more card to clarify the moon energy. What's the moon energy here? What's the moon energy here? We have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, so this is all fear regarding, you know, any kind of like progress to be made, catching feelings and the things that they know that they have to do about it, communication. So there are certain things that this person is still struggling with. Okay. And a read into what they intend to do will kind of give us an idea of how they're going to work through that. But this person does have these subconscious fears that they will need to work on And I feel like this person is very aware, because if they intend to like build something with you, or they see you as a potential partner with whom they can co-create a new life, then having these blockages is not going to work, is it? Let's look at the bottom of the deck energy. We have the Queen of Cups. We also have the Tower, the Hierophant. Yet the Tower, I feel like, is all about like realizing something. And again, like for some of you, I'm really getting the energy of having come back from a breakup. We also have the Hierophant. So Hierophant is all about making things formal, but look at that, Seven of Swords. This person needs to be a little more honest with themselves in terms of, you know, how they feel and what are the fears surrounding it, and become, I think, like more clear with that, have a clearer plan. But the Emperor energy is what is making me feel, the Star and the Emperor are making me feel like very hopeful for your person when it comes to this relationship. Now let me draw a couple more cards from which one should I use? Okay, let's take this Oracle deck. What are their current thoughts and feelings towards Pile 1? Whoops. We are already at 45 minutes almost. I hope you enjoy in-depth, long readings where there's a lot of exploration. That's the hope. I hope that you're still here. We have Gossip. Okay. What else? I feel like, you know, with Gossip card, the first thing that I got is like, for those of you that this person is not like in contact or not saying much, not doing much, there's definitely, they're definitely talking about you with other people. There's also caution. Yeah, we know that. This person is like being very cautious and taking a lot of care in terms of like how they do things and what they do, because again, like I said, because of some kind of influence of the past, either a shared past with you or their past. Like this person is really either not wanting like history to repeat itself, not wanting to get hurt, or not wanting to mess up things with you. So they're being like very cautious. One more card. What are their current feelings and thoughts in this connection? We have Faith. Look at that. So I don't don't doubt that this person has feelings for you, Pile 1. And this, when I drew this card, it almost made me go, aw. So this person is working with a lot of faith, or holding a lot of faith. And the bottom of the deck, look at that. This drew my attention. Reconciliation. We also have purification. Yeah. So this person really wants to magically somehow, or through time, like spending some time, really wants to bring about what do you call it, renewal with how you guys connect with each other. Purify makes me think like, you know, letting go of the past, like I said, either within this connection or in their life. Purify something, like approach it from a very different energetic standpoint. And for some of you, like I said, this is the energy of someone coming back into your lives. So let me clear the table and we will get into the intention. So based on what we see here, their energies right now towards you, we'll look at what your person intends to do in this connection. Be right back. Okay, so let's look at their intentions. I mean, based on what we saw with their current energy, their thoughts and feelings, it was a mixed bag of things. Definitely there's some fear. We have the World energy that we are starting with. So there's some fears that this person does have regarding making progress within this connection, whether it's like expressing their feelings or taking action. And we also saw there's healing and there's hope with that star energy, and then them stepping up, or at least wanting to step up and match your energy. But let's see what's actually gonna happen based on what they're feeling right now. So what are your person's intentions when it comes to you and this relationship? Pile 1, what do they intend to do in the future based on what they're feeling right now? We have the 7 of Cups, okay? What are their future intentions with you, pile 1? We have the 10 of Cups. What are their future intentions with you? Very interesting energy here. We have the Devil. Okay. What are their future intentions with you, pile 1? Where is this going? It's quite confusing. We also have the 9 of Cups. I want to draw clarifying cards just to get a more clearer message before I begin speaking about it. So bear with me, pile 1, and thank you. What is the world energy? What's the world energy here? We have the Moon. Okay. What is the 7 of Cups? We have the Hermit. What is the 10 of Cups energy? What's the 10 of Cups energy here? We have the Strength card. Okay. What's the Devil energy? We have the Queen of Wands. What's the 9 of Cups energy? By the way, thank you so much if you're sitting here patiently as I draw the cards. I really appreciate your patience. We have the 5 of Pentacles energy. Okay. This is one of the case, like with tarot reading, sometimes like very surprising messages come through. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So, the overall messages or the message with the energies that I see here, okay, I feel like this person, it's going to take time for this person to turn around and actually become open and available for a relationship. Now, with the 10 of Cups and the Strength card, I genuinely see that this person is interested in a long-term relationship. Okay, they want to experience a long-term relationship, and with you, in case I was not clear about that, they definitely want to experience the happiness, but it feels like this person is going to take their time in arriving at that place where they're going to feel ready to do something about it. I mean, we still have the Knight of Cups energy as the bottom of the deck, or the overall energy that this person is bringing into the future with future intentions, so to speak. So, and we have the Devil, we have the Queen of Swords. I almost feel like this person, if they're not at this point of time, they're going to become almost like obsessed with you. Okay? And yes, it was quite like unpleasant to even say that, but I feel like this person is almost like unable to give up on you, and to completely withdraw and extract themselves from this energy. But at the same time, it's almost like this person defends or shuts people out and wants to remain single, wants to be by themselves, and kind of sort of like almost like lie to themselves, that they are preparing almost to welcome a worthy enough connection into their lives. And I feel like with the Queen of Wands, they would still remain very attracted towards you, but there's a lot of withdrawal here with the Hermit energy and the Seven of Cups. It's almost like this person won't be able to manage their emotions, I feel like, when it comes to taking some kind of a definitive action. I'm sorry, Pile 1, and I'm just as surprised as you might be, like looking at the energy that's present here, but I would rather tell you as is and not tell you something that's just pleasant to hear. We did see the struggles that this person is going through, and it feels like there is quite a bit of a journey ahead of this person in resolving all of that. We have the Moon again, and we have the World. So, and we have the Hermit energy. So this emotional kind of like confusion, or triggering of emotions. Like I said, like Seven of Cups is also about triggers. Feeling so many things all at the same time. I feel like that will make the person withdraw into their shell even more in the future, and almost like not wanting to do anything about it. I mean, in the Seven of Cups, what I noticed right off the bat is this person, if I can pick it up, oh my God. Right off the bat, what I noticed is this person is under the covers on the bed and not really wanting to do anything about that, right? And plus Seven of Cups talks about like very triggered, confusing emotions. So I feel like this person is going to take some time to come out of this Moon energy, and with the World can represent like some sort of ending or putting distance between the two of you. Okay, so I mean, with the previous spread that we saw, if you are being, you know, slightly withdrawn and not really trusting this person, I feel like it's very justified and very rightful of you to do so, because this person has a lot of feelings. They are attracted to you to the point that I don't think that they will be able to give up on this connection and move into the future very effortlessly. And this person wants to heal, like they want to experience the Ten of Cups energy. And they might be like putting in some efforts. I mean, we have the Strength card. They might be putting in some efforts towards themselves and like becoming more aligned with that possibility. But at the same time, there are enough like things that are blocking this person here that are making me think like this is going to take some time. I'm also noticing the Eight of Swords. And again, with that Seven of Swords, like not being very honest with themselves, okay? The Queen of Cups. especially for those of you, I want to say that this person senses, you know, that they, like, you are catching feelings from them, which is so unfair, so effing unfair. But it's almost like deep emotions makes this person run. Okay? So still a lot of like healing that this person needs to go through, I would say. And again, with the Four of Swords, like not a lot of action here. With what they intend to do, that is coming up, unfortunately. But let's look at a few oracle cards to get some more clarity. What are your person's intentions? This is a very weird card stock with this deck. And it's too matte. Sometimes they're too glossy, now they're too matte. Anyways, what are their future intentions? Be true to yourself. So like I said, it's almost like this person wants to like make progress and wants a long-term relationship and to be happy with you. But this in itself might be a challenge. Because we have the Seven of Swords energy, and I feel like this person kind of lies to themselves about certain things, whether it's got to do with them, whether it's this connection or to their past. But there's something that this person is kind of blocking and not allowing themselves to feel, not being honest with themselves. Okay? So what is... And another message that I'm getting, like this person is not someone that can be externally like coaxed into something, like be it a relationship or any kind of like decisions that they make in their life, and they're almost like quite at peace with going along with how they are feeling. So that could be like the blockage, in the sense like if they are feeling unsure and they're not feeling like doing anything, for example, they're like, that's it, I'm going to be honest to what I feel and be true to that, but instead of looking at their blockages and working on their healing. So there might be some of that going on as well. But what else? What else are the future? Choose friends wisely. This is the Hermit energy being reflected in their life, I feel like, and the Five of Pentacles. I feel like this person tends to isolate themselves, go within their shell, and is quite selective about connections, about the people that they talk to and share their energy with somehow. And that seems to be something that's going to continue. It's almost like this person feels the need to do that, to protect themselves, but from what? From some kind of threat that only they can see. What else? Address your addictions. Look at that. That came up right on top of the devil energy here. So there might be, for some of you I'm getting, there might be certain addictions that are present. We also have go with the flow at the bottom of the deck. So some kind of addictions might be affecting this connection. Grieve your losses. So past pains that this person is still working on getting over, healing. Okay. Sometimes tarot reading, like, they really knock my socks off. Like, they're so surprising, and which is why I always find a lot of value in doing like lengthy readings, because what if we stop there and it was like, yeah, this person is feeling great towards you and really feel like they will make a change or, you know, do something about this relationship, and it seems like Spirit is telling us that, you know, slow down. This is gonna take some time. Befriend the word polarize. So this is all about coming into balance. Polarization is, you know, the difference between going to one extreme and the other. And befriending the word polarize means, embracing two sides or two extremes of a situation, but then directing our energy towards the end that we want to go. So it's kind of like a spiritual, what do you call it? Something that needs to be practiced on a spiritual level, on a mental, psychological level. So like I said, with the 10 of Cups and the Strength energy, I feel like this person has the desire towards you and experiencing like long-term happiness, but they are moving away from one polar opposite, which might be talking about everything that's blocking them, towards that. So there's a still like slow movement and slow shift in energy there. So, but here's the thing that I want to ask Spirit, like how long are you supposed to hang on to this, right? Like if you are ready right now for a long-term relationship, then I would not be the one to advise you to keep hanging on for this person to figure out their you-know-what and come back to you and make some kind of like a definitive move, right? What else? What is in their energy with future intentions? Feed your artist? I might have to revisit that. So when it comes to like artists, that is also making me think of the Creator, the card that you chose for your pile selection. And this is like letting your imagination run free, really allowing yourself to dream and to create our life based on those dreams. But you know what? It takes a lot of courage to do that. And so your person might be learning how to become more courageous in chasing their dreams when it comes to this connection, because like of the attraction, the pull that they feel towards you. Integrate your knowing. This is again integration of our knowing, of our past, the lessons that we have learned is all part and parcel of a process of healing. And again, this speaks of healing and becoming more enlightened, so to speak. Bottom of the deck, we have changes. And look at the image here, like there's something leaving the perfect circle. So adapting to changes, some kind of changes that this person might be dealing with or will be dealing with in the future. Letting go of something could also be letting go of the past. Okay. We also have Soul on Fire, which I intuitively feel like is a part of this reading. And that is the Creator energy. So this person, I feel like, has good intentions, but it might still be a little while for this person to get ready and be open for a relationship. Okay? What else? I mean, they are somebody who genuinely wants to change, wants to transform. But Spirit is clearly showing that it's not the time. Release your blocks. Yeah, they would be working on releasing their blocks, healing themselves. And we did see a lot of blocks with this person. So still a time of healing is coming up. So like I said, I would never tell you to hang on to something and to wait around for somebody. Let that decision come from you. You will be guided. You have make time for self-love. Feel like, of course, this person is trying to love themselves and, like I said, align more to the energy of a relationship or having the ability to love someone. And that always begins with self-love. I feel like this person struggles with that a lot. What else? step up and lead. This is them stepping into their power. So overall, the message is like very hopeful in when it comes to like their healing and then becoming aligned to, like I said, the kind of reality that they want to manifest. This is about manifestation. Speak your world into being. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of desire, but what cannot be ignored in your person's energy right now is the time that they're going to take to heal. They will get past it. And like I said, I wouldn't be the one to tell you that you should sit around and wait for this person, especially if you are ready for love and ready for a relationship. So I'm going to leave that up to you, how one. But I sincerely hope that this reading provided you the clarity and the answers that you were looking for. Very interesting read for me as your tarot reader today. Consider leaving this video a like and also subscribing to stay back for more future readings to come. Any kind of love that you show to any of my videos on my channel, they definitely help me as a creator to continue doing what I love and how I would love to help other people. So thank you once again. Hopefully see you in my next reading. Bye. Hi Pile 2. So this is for those of you that resonated with the orange calcite crystal disc and this card, number 8, ordinariness. And I did check in the booklet and I was actually right about this being the 8 of Pentacles. And the essence of the 8 of Pentacles energy is withdrawing and somewhat becoming more self-focused. Okay, now I do not know how this message would apply. We'll see as we draw your tarot and oracle cards. There's also a sense of like working on something, trying to figure something out, get your act together, becoming ready for something. So there's a lot of like work that is put with the 8 of Pentacles energy towards something. Like that something remains to be seen, and how, of course, this message apply, we'll know in a second. But we are going to start the reading in which we are looking at your person's current thoughts and feelings, so their present energy towards you, and we are also going to look into their intentions. What do they want to happen with you? What do they intend to do about this relationship, this connection in the future? And we are going to start by doing a sort of an energy check-in, and this energy check-in should give you an idea whether this pile is yours or maybe you should select another pile. And if you don't find the information resonant in any of the piles, then maybe today I'm not catching your energy, and Spirit is maybe asking you to wait or find it somewhere else or whatever, what have you. I have faith that you'll be guided, basically. So let's do the current energy check-in within this connection between you and the person on your mind. So we are starting with the 7 of Wands, the 6 of Cups, Look at that, the 8 of Pentacles again. This is the same card that you chose for your pile selection. Then we have the 5 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. For your oracle cards, actually 2 or was it 3? 3 fell off, so I'm going to take all 3. We have friendship, nurture the bond of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Then we have forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events where life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. And the last one, we have passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Then for the other oracle cards, I got 2 cards as well. The first one is talking. The keywords are interested, conversing, more awaited messages arrive, text, call, email, hovering. And we have a karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment issues, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to start this reading at the 6 of Cups energy. First of all, maybe I'm not going to start there, Spirit has some other plans. What I am getting in terms of the energy between the two of you in this connection, I feel like there is, as I said, somewhat of a withdrawal on this person's part of their energy, okay? And at this time they might be, with the 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles coming up almost twice, like first with the pile selection and then in your energy check and spread. I kind of feel like this person is really working on something, that like their focus is somewhere else, and I feel like what they're working on is feeling more stable, secure, stronger, okay? So this could be literally them being busy with work, working on manifesting something that will give this person a renewed sense of security. They might not feel, or might have not felt as secure as they have wanted to in the past. And I think a sense of stability and security is very important to your person. So at this point of time, whether you are in this relationship right now or whether this connection has ended, it's possible that your person was the one to withdraw their energy out of this connection and prioritize something else over you. But with that said, what's important is the 6 of Cups energy. I don't think that this person has moved on from this relationship. I don't think that they have forgotten about it, okay? So the 6 of Cups energy is a very sweet, nostalgic energy. It's like feeling like genuinely missing someone and looking back at the time that you have shared with this person and really wanting to experience that again. One of the things that I notice in the 6 of Cups energy is how this crow is looking at this couple that's taking flight, and that to me is, you know, them being reminded, signs, seeing other couple who are happy and then thinking of you, or just reminiscing of the time that you have spent with this person, your time together, and thinking very fondly about that, okay? I almost feel with the 9 of Cups energy that this person saw this relationship as a wish come true. I mean, there is immense kind of connectedness between the two of you, so much so, and there was or is a lot of happiness, that this person really sees you as their wish come true. The kind of person you are is the kind of person that they wanted to attract as a partner, as a long-term partner, okay, in this connection. With the karmic relationship energy and the energy of forgiveness, this could be literally somebody who you were married to, a husband or a wife, and somebody that you have had a lot of history, okay? I'm looking at all 3 energies, the forgiveness energy, the 6 of Cups, and karmic relationship. Now, the type of kind of connections karmic relationships are, is that they are meant to be a part of our life. First of all, the person is meant to come into our life to teach us a lot of important lessons. What those lessons are, they differ from each and every one. Every soul is on its own path, and there is a need that is very different for each soul to learn these lessons according to what they need in this lifetime and at the time that they encounter a partner. So it could be that you are either married to this person or in a marriage type situation with this person, having shared a lot of life, a lot of, there's a history here, okay? And of course, there has been some conflict. Now, the Seven of Wands energy, the Five of Wands is all about conflict, okay? This could be talking about conflict between the two of you, but it also could be talking about conflict within themselves when it comes to this relationship or how they felt while they were in this connection. The Seven of Wands energy, as I was saying, is the energy of someone that is really going to it's standing up in the face of opposition. It's really standing your ground, holding your values, and not letting your position or a stance that you have taken on whatever it is, and defending it, like defending it with all the passion, because it's something that is important to you. It's something that you believe in. Now, what that something is that this person is defending could vary, but because this is something that might have caused potential problems in your relationship, I feel like them taking a different position on things as compared to you, or like you versus them, those stance being different. This could be the reason why you guys went your separate ways, or there are problems in this relationship. Now, there is definitely a need to forgive the past. Okay, if this connection has to move forward, and I feel like your person really does understand that. Okay, we also have passion, which means that they're still very, very attracted to you. I think they admire you a lot. And like I said, with the Nine of Cups energy, I'm literally getting like this person knows in a way, knows in the hearts of their hearts that they're not going to find someone like you, a partner like you, despite there being problems. And now I feel like at least there is a realization within them that there's forgiveness that needs to come in to heal this relationship. Maybe they need to forgive some things, and maybe you need to forgive some things, okay? And what Spirit wants you to focus on, or something that should stand out, is the friendship between the two of you. Like when things were good, and when you actually spend time with this person, you have a very like friendly relationship, somebody who you can really talk to, somebody you can have deep, honest conversations with. And I feel like this person misses that, the togetherness, the sharing, the caring, that both of you enjoyed in this relationship. And I feel like at this point of time, if this is, you know, somebody who has drifted apart and kind of is focused on some things, some other things, they are still interested in having a conversation. In fact, I feel like this person really wants to have a conversation with you. It's interested in conversing more. That is one of the first trigger not trigger words, sorry, what was it again? Keywords. Yeah, that's one of the first keywords on this card. So really a door to communication needs to happen. Even if you are with this person, I kind of feel like there might be, if not physical, there might be an emotional distance between the two of you, and kind of, you know, two of you drifting apart a little bit, okay? But at the center of it, at the core of this relationship, there's still a lot of fondness, a lot of love, and a lot of desire that your person holds, and maybe even you hold towards this individual. There's certainly, I'm not seeing like they have moved on, or you know, even if they have withdrawn themselves and kind of prioritized something else, I don't see that, you know, they have completely forgotten about it. I'm gonna clarify this a little bit. What I want to see is what this energy is about, and then I want to clarify the King of Pentacles and also the Nine of Cups, actually. So Spirit, can you please clarify the Seven of Wands and the Five of Wands energy for pile 2? What is the Seven of Wands and the Five of Wands energy for pile 2? What is the Seven of Wands and the Five of Wands energy? Let's see. We have strength. Okay. Interesting. So I almost feel like, whatever this person is upholding and defending and standing up for, or kind of having their own way with it, is something that is truly important for this person, okay? And regardless of what happens in the future with the Strength card, I feel like there will be more of a need for you to understand where they are coming from and accommodate that, rather than expecting this person to give it up. And I almost get the feeling, okay, I hate to say this pile too, and I'm sorry, but I almost get the feeling that in being headstrong about whatever it is that, they are being headstrong about, or standing up for whatever that they told you was important for them, or led to, you guys falling apart, that's something, they are right about it, okay? It is something that is going to, I feel like, not only strengthen your relationship, but also make your relationship grow, sorry. So I almost want to say, give this person a chance. And I feel like, despite how these differences played out, or the conflict between you two played out, I feel like at least your person sees that they were handling the situation in a right sort of a way, or even if that is not the case, I kind of feel like they're not gonna let this relationship go. They're still hung up on you, but certainly something that they feel strongly about. And I'm looking at the infinity symbol. I'm looking at the the flowers, the flower crown sort of a thing on this lion's mane, and it just is giving me a very spiritual and also like a wise kind of a vibe. So I almost want to say that this person, it would be worth looking into what their terms are, or what they were defending, or why, or looking deeper into the conflict. And it's almost like your perspective would change if you took a closer look at it, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, there is a different perspective here that you might be missing, or they might also be missing, but working through this conflict, I kind of feel like will be something that strengthens this relationship, rather than cause further problems and make you guys drift apart even more in a way. So what is the Nine of Cups energy? I'm kind of getting the feeling that your person is a very headstrong kind of a person, very strong in general as well. Okay, we have the Sun. Look at that. Yeah, so that's what I'm meant to say. Like, this person right now, even though there is conflict and there's like drifting apart of your energies, they're still very focused on the fact of, like how happy you made this person, and how much, and I feel like they really want this feeling back. There was genuine, true happiness in this relationship, okay? And it's not something that they will be able to give up on, and it doesn't surprise me now looking at the Sun, of, why this person desires to continue working on this relationship. Okay, what's the Knight of King of Pentacles energy, not the Knight. We have a King here. The King of Pentacles can also be like a sort of slow moving energy coming from the suit of Earth, which is, the suit of Pentacles. But this kind of a person is the type that decides for the long term. Like, they're not into, let's say, short-term relationships, and they are very careful about the decisions that they make. So this is somebody who would be more likely to build a family, and then that family would last for a long time, and they would really shoulder the responsibilities of the family. Okay, become the provider. I think the King of Pentacles really likes that. We have the Chariot. Yeah, look at that. So whatever they are working on right now, whether it's internal or whether it's work related, money related, resources and what have you, I feel like your person feels like this is going to allow them to make progress, not only in this connection, I feel like, but with every other area of their life. Okay. So again, a goal that is important to them is what is being worked on with the aim of taking things further within this connection. So let's look at, that's the present energy. And at this point of time, like I said, they're definitely in their feels about you. They're thinking about you. And they acknowledge that this relationship makes them happy. They know that there are problems, but they are willing to talk more, I feel like. They think it's necessary that you guys have a conversation again. And they definitely want to make some progress. There's a lot that I'm getting just from this energy check-in. But let's look at what their current energy, that is, what are their feelings and thoughts about you and about the connection. And then we'll look at the intentions. But yeah, let me put that aside and hold on. I'll be right back with your tarot deck. Okay, so let's carry on with your reading, and we are going to be looking at your person's current energy towards you. And by current, I mean this reading is supposed to be timeless, of course. So it is whenever you find this reading and whenever you're drawn to this message is when that should be relevant and applicable for you. And I was going to say another thing. Anyways, I'll come back to it when I can find that thought again. I lost it right now. But anyways, let's look at the current thoughts and feelings towards you. Pile 2. What are your person's thoughts and feelings towards you right now? So we're starting with the Ace of Swords. Okay. What are your person's thoughts and feelings towards you? We have the Four of Cups. Okay. What are your person's thoughts and feelings towards you? We have the High Priestess. Okay. What are their current thoughts and feelings towards you? I'm just planning to draw 5 cards to start with, and of course we are going to draw clarifying cards for each of them, but I'm going to hold my tongue till I draw the 5 cards. Thank you for bearing with me. We again have the 7 of Wands. What are your person's thoughts and feelings towards you? We have the Knight of Cups. Okay. All right. So, we saw with your energy check-in as to like the circumstances that might be present in your connection right now, that your person is being a little or feeling a little defensive, right? They are standing up against a perceived sense of being challenged, being attacked in a way, and they are finding it important at this time to stand up and hold on to their words or their values or what have you, the difference of opinion that you might have in this connection. So I feel like this person at this time, at least for a little while, okay, is going to continue down the same path. I mean, they will continue to remain withdrawn and a little distant. And I almost feel like with the Four of Cups and the Ace of Swords energy, at this time, again, Four of Cups is the energy of like not being interested in taking whatever opportunity is presented by life, by circumstances, by you, in connecting with you, in reconnecting again. So I feel like they're still not ready, but at the same time, the entire like spread, which is talking about this person not being ready, is sandwiched between the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So that makes me feel like this person definitely, eventually, okay, is going to want to talk to you. Okay, there is a very strong desire. There is a lot of love, a lot of romantic feelings. The Knight of Cups is a very romantic, loving energy. And I feel like that is representative of how this person continues to feel towards you. But with the Ace of Swords, you know, this person is, we have a character here from this tarot deck that has sort of like a binocular or like monocular, whatever you want to call it, but something that helps it look into the distance. And I feel like this person is seeking some clarity about the future, about where this connection would head in according to them. And they definitely still, at this moment, as you're watching this reading, they still hold a lot of loving feelings towards you, okay? They want to make progress towards you. With the High Priestess energy, this is giving me a couple of messages, and either one of them would be applicable or maybe both of them are applicable to your situation. But one of the messages that I'm getting is that this person is waiting to, or rather is intuitively being guided at this point of time, okay, as they navigate their complex emotions. There's a lot of complex emotions within your spread pile too, and that's why it's like a little bit of a struggle in order to, or little bit of a struggle to express it in a way that it makes like complete coherent sense. So, and there are conflicting energies. There's on one hand a desire for you, but on the other hand, it's almost like this person is sort of being adamant or not letting go of past conflicts, or feeling attacked, or feeling the need to defend themselves, protect themselves, and something that is important to them in this connection. So the High Priestess can talk about them allowing their intuition, their higher self, their inner guidance to guide them, literally, to show them the way out of this situation and out of like the complex feelings that they might be feeling right now towards your situation and towards you. And it does seem like they really do want to reach out. They really do want to bring that love that they feel for you back into focus, and like, you know, make it like the central thing. That's the only thing that matters. So they might be kind of allowing themselves to connect with their inner being, their inner self, their higher self, and just sort of allow themselves to be intuitively guided in this situation, which does mean that this person at this point of time is not like actively planning things, okay? The desire is there, but there is no active, conscious plan with this person at this point of time. In fact, the Four of Cups, like I said, this is rejecting the opportunity to do so and not being interested and withdrawing, being closed off. But there are also feelings of like sadness and depression, which are a part of the Four of Cups energy. So it's not clear, I think, to them, and that's the clarity that they might be waiting for, in order to even understand what this connection is or what they want to do about it, how they want to act on or make progress in terms of this relationship based on how they feel towards you. But the feelings, the underlying feelings, are very much there. The romantic feelings, they are not gone. Okay, so let's clarify each of these cards. What is the Ace of Swords energy about for pile 2? What's this Ace of Swords energy about? It's almost like they want to cut through the confusion. We have the wheel. Look at that. So the wheel is representative of time. You know, the wheel of time turning, things getting different. There are different phases of moon that are part of this card, and it's like the movement of time being represented through the different phases of the moon. And what this tells me is like this person might be believing that time will provide them with the clarity that they're seeking, or now is not the time to say something or to attempt and make the changes that are necessary, or attempt a conversation, or even begin this conversation with you. Okay, again, I want you to think of this in both those scenarios, whether you are with your person in a relationship, or whether you're no contact. So now is not the time to clear the air, is what I'm getting. They're kind of leaving it to fate and for time to reveal the answer, the clarity that they're seeking. What is that Four of Cups energy for pile 2? So not yet, pile 2 is what I'm feeling. Don't expect any kind of like major changes or even communication, or any sort of like big leaps or steps that you hope your person is going to take in this connection towards you. Not yet is what I am getting. Kind of just dropped it for now, in a sense. And that Four of Cups energy, they might also be feeling quite lost, like literally, sad because of feeling lost. We have the Knight of Coins. Okay, so the Knight of Coins is definitely like, again, that wanting to make progress, but the Knight of Cups is a slow moving energy, and one of the biggest reasons for a lack of like speed with the Knight of Cups is that the Knight of Cups is a very careful, a planner sort of an energy. They want to do things slowly, and it's like the Knight of Coins or Pentacles. They want to feel assured that when they are putting in efforts or any kind of like emotional time, effort, investment into something, that something is going to be successful. So the Knight of Coins is very much a planner. And the Four of Cups, I mean, I was looking at this character, and it definitely looks like sad, depressed, lost, but it could also be that they're taking this time to really figure things out. Like, do I really, or what should I do next? I feel like this person is kind of lost about the whole execution part of making these changes and deepening this connection with you. So not yet. Again, what's the High Priestess energy? What is the High Priestess energy? I'm also noticing one other thing, that the Knight of Coins is just standing still, because of course the Knight of Coins is a slow moving knight, as I said, but is also like fully in its like fighting gear or armor, something to protect itself. So there might be like hesitation coming out of fear, fear of, you know, maybe the past repeating itself, or them getting hurt, which is causing this hesitation. And the Four of Cups energy. But what is the High Priestess? Okay, this dropped off. We have the Queen of Cups. Look at that. The Queen of Cups is all about emotion. It's being connected. It's funny because both these energies are talking about the feminine side of being, okay? So regardless whether you're watching this reading for a man or a woman or any other gender, that does not matter. What matters is the feminine aspects, which is present within each and every one of us, and that is the side which fuels our intuition. Okay, and there was a podcast or a video, which I don't remember what it was, and it was a beautiful thing that was expressed about intuition. And I think one of the authors, one of the spiritual manifestation authors, Florence Scovel Shinn, said this, and she said, you know, intellect is when intellect is that part of our being which sends the messages up to our mind, and intuition is when there is a download. So it's literally not based on intellect. So basically what I'm trying to say is that the intuitive part of our mind, we call it like part of the mind, but sometimes it's not a mental process, but there's something deeper or higher than our mental processes. And those are the type of energies that this is talking about. So this is what I feel like at this time, this person is very much in the feels about you, and there's a lot of love with the Queen of Cups energy, lot of love, a lot of tenderness, lot of care, and again, like wanting to just be here and allow for those feelings to guide them, I feel like. Okay, combined with their intuition, their higher self, and also the feeling side of this person. They're really opening up to that. They might have been quite closed off. Like they might very much be in their masculine energy is what I'm getting. Again, I'm talking about energies, not about the gender, but more connected maybe to intellectually and instinctually and based on their reflexes, their upbringing, whatnot. But for now, or at this specific time when you're watching this reading, this person is attempting to put all that aside and connect with how this relationship makes them feel and where their intuition is guiding them to. So they're being guided, definitely. Very divinely guided. But okay, this flipped over, so we're going to take it. We have the Seven of Wands being clarified by the Eight of Swords. And there's another card that jumped up, and we're going to take it. It's called it is the Ten of Coins. So the Ten of Pentacles. Not sure how this fits into the message, but certainly I'm gonna keep it here on the side for a little bit because I want to talk about the Eight of Swords. So as I said, this person is still feeling defensive in some regards and like needing to protect their energy and afraid of giving in, and that spirit is showing is a part of their limiting beliefs. So the Eight of Swords is kind of like that situation where we believe that we are stuck, as if we are unable to make any progress, but it's an illusion and it's a lie that we tell ourselves. And we always have the power and ability. We are basically free. We are listening to those negative thoughts, the side of us, the negative thinking or speaking side of us, which tells us that there are all these problems and then there are all these limitations, these hurdles, but in reality, they do not exist. Okay? And with the 10 of coins, I feel like not only does this person desire to have a long-term relationship and create sort of a legacy, I feel like their desire is to somehow overcome this stuck energy that they feel and move towards, you know, a fulfilling long-term relationship with you guys. Okay? What's the... I mean, literally, it's like this horse, the image of the horse is almost like flying and jumping over all of this nonsense that this person has been thinking about, or the place that they're stuck in. And I feel like they almost have this desire to leave it all behind and let's just move over and move on, and move past this place that we are stuck in. So what is the Knight of Cups energy? Spirit, can you please clarify the Knight of Cups energy? I mean, they definitely see you as a long-term potential partner, or this already could be a long-term relationship for the two of you. We have the Six of Wands. Look at that. I feel like whenever this person might be like daydreaming or fantasizing about like communicating with you, telling you how they feel, I feel like they genuinely feel very good about it. They know that, you know, communication with you and communication that is more focused on, you know, the loving feelings that you share or that they have towards you is what is going to make this person feel like a winner. The Six of Wands is really feeling accomplished, feeling like you have achieved something, feeling like a winner. Okay? So I feel like this person, whenever they imagine that they will get to that place where they will be able to communicate this way with you, that's a very positive and a good feeling for this person. Bottom of the deck energy, we have, look at that, the Five of Wands. So conflicted right now, definitely. Very conflicted energy, and of course this could be talking about the conflict between the two of you, but it could also be talking about the inner conflict that this person feels, and definitely this is a very complex and conflicted energy. I'm also noticing the Three of Coins, which is coming together and building something, wanting to co-create something, okay? And it's almost like there are these two, you know, figures, and there's a third party, which I don't mean to say like there's a third party interference here, but this to me is representation of the support that we receive from the universe. I mean, there can be like two planners, but then other things also align and provide that support. So I feel like this is how that this person wishes and hopes this relationship progresses. Okay, I wanna clarify. What do I want to clarify? I mean, this spread is pretty much like quite self-explanatory, and yeah, so I'm gonna move on to the oracle cards now and look further into their feelings and their intuition. Oh, sorry, not intuition. Feelings and thoughts at this point, and we are going to look into their intentions next. So what are your person's thoughts and feelings towards you right now, Paltu? What's the energy towards you in this connection? We have courage. So they might be working on finding their courage. I mean, obviously this person is not ready yet. And I feel like whatever they're going through right now, they're building up the courage to come up to you and be able to express to you from a more authentic place, which I feel like, again, with the Seven of Wands energy, this person feels very scared about. So what else? What is the energy for your person towards you? I'm going to put these right back. That was just a very bad shuffle. I do take jumper cards, but not when I drop several of them through bad shuffling, and I can tell. Okay. We have banishment. Look at that. So this, as I said, for some of you, I'm getting the energy where this person is either not in contact, or they might have like blocked you, or you might have blocked them, which makes sense that, this person is finding difficult to make a comeback, and they might be literally working on finding the courage and like thinking about and devising or seeking clarity about how to progress. If you are still in contact and if you're in a relationship, banishment again is like pulling away and making somebody feel the distance, not the physical distance, maybe not the actual distance, but distance between your hearts and minds. So this person might be, might be doing that, or you might be doing to them. Could be both ways. And I feel like that is getting to them, like staying away from you is increasingly becoming difficult. It's a feeling that I'm getting. Get that. We have fortify. Again, the fortification. You know how we saw in the first spread that we did with the energy check-in, where this person, the Eight of Pentacles energy, working on something, and we had the King of Pentacles to clarify that Eight of Pentacles energy. And I feel like they might be, that in itself, like the work they're putting into themselves, is how they imagine they'll get to a much more stronger place. So they want to get their ducks in a row, to get their act together, and feel just more nourished and fortified and strong enough to be able to make any kind of move or changes within this connection. This dude, or this girl, is really scared at this point of time. You have tears. Look at that. Yeah. With the Four of Cups, I was getting sadness. This energy up here. Sadness, missing you. And bottom of the deck, we have vicious. So this person does, hold true feelings for you, loving feelings towards you, has not given up, misses you a lot. And I mean really, really misses you, maybe shedding a tear or two, feels a loss, wants to close the gap, okay? But at this point of time, like, it looks like a daydream or something that they, again, wish that they could do, but they're not executing it as much. So I'm going to clear the table, get a sip of water, and we'll go into looking at their intentions. With the intentions part of the reading, we are going to see, feelings and thoughts are one thing, but what is more likely to, based on these feelings and thoughts, what is more likely to happen through them, actions that might come towards you through them, them being the instigator of these actions. So yeah, we'll take a look into that, and I'll be right. Okay, I am back, and let's look at your person's intention. What do they intend to do amidst all of these like conflicting and complex emotional energy that is between the two of you, and also in their thoughts and their mind right now. So what do they intend to do? What action they are most likely to take in the near future, if any? What are your person's intentions for the future? So we are starting with the Eight of Pentacles again. Look at that. Okay. But the rest of the cards will tell maybe a different story. This one jumped off. We have the Two of Pentacles. Okay. What are your person's intentions for the future with you? We have the Nine of Pentacles, Earth energy. So Earth sign may be prominent in their birth chart or your birth chart, but sometimes it doesn't work that way. What are your person's intentions for the near future? What would they like to see happen? We have the Moon, okay. What are your person's intentions? Drawing one more card before I start speaking about it. I'm already getting what Spirit is trying to tell us here. And we have the Ten of Wands, okay. Alright, so we have the Moon energy here, a card from the Major Arcana, which represents like the major processes that might have an influence on the rest of the spread, okay? And the Moon is all about our deep-seated subconscious anxieties, our fears, and things that cause a blockage or dysfunction within our lives. This is like the unhealed parts of us, okay? With the Ten of Wands energy and the Nine of Pentacles energy, I feel like this person in the near future, and I'm sorry if this is painful, I feel like they might get to a point where they might just find it very overwhelming to deal with this situation, to deal with this relationship, to even do anything about it, okay? And they might choose remaining by themselves or remaining single and just chilling, you know, literally. With the Two of Pentacles, again, there's this confusion. This person is, well, the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like this person, for a very long time to come, would be quite focused on their own selves, okay? Again, Eight of Pentacles, the energy repeats itself, also with the pile selection card that he chose. But I feel like for the foreseeable future, what Spirit is showing us that this person really will remain focused on working on themselves and staying quite indecisive about this connection. And this Eight of Pentacles energy, which is, as I said, working on yourself and being self-focused, kind of makes sense in the light of the Moon energy here, because the Moon is really those very like deep, as I said, parts of our psyche that demand healing and that must be healed for any sort of progress to be made in our lives in any of the areas. And it feels like when it comes to love and relationships, this person does struggle a lot and has a lot of blockages. So it's going to be a while. And this choice to remain single that they're going to make, or not really do anything about this connection, because as I said, like with the Ten of Wands, they might literally work themselves up to a place where they might feel absolutely overwhelmed and quite directionless when it comes to this relationship and not knowing what to do. See, this is why I feel like this intention portion of the reading is very important, because while we know that there are all these emotions and desires that this person has for you, do they translate into action in the near future? And is that something, that portion of, or that emotional side of your person, is that strong enough to manifest into them taking some kind of action? And unfortunately for you, pile 2, that is not being shown here. Okay, I'm going to clarify each of these energies as always. So what is the 8 of Pentacles? Can you tell us more about this 8 of Pentacles energy? We have the 4 of Wands. Look at that. So stability and wanting to experience like stability and maybe even relationship, a romantic relationship, is something that this person subconsciously truly desires, okay? And this of course could be with you, so that, you know, is kind of what is popping up. But I feel like this person knows and understands, maybe at some level, if not blatantly like conscious level, they understand that they still need to put in a lot of work to get to this place. To get to this place where they can open up their life to potential romance, potential like long-term relationship, offer commitment to someone. So they know that they still have a long ways to go, and it's almost like this person will be quite focused on the work that they need to do in order to eventually manifest this type of a feeling. The 4 of Wands, like feeling happy, committed in a long-term relationship, formalizing it, being able to like welcome somebody else into your life. So reaching that place, and I feel like this person is far away, is a long ways from reaching that point internally for them. So what is this 2 of Pentacles energy? But the point is that they want it badly enough so that they are going to continue doing the work and focusing on themselves and whatever, you know, they feel like they need to work on to reach to that point. What is the 2 of Pentacles? We have the Knight of Cups. Again, with the romantic feelings. Again, you know, the 2 of Pentacles. Again, there's a little bit of like confusion with this person. Again, we have the romantic feelings. This is, I feel like they might be very romantic just by nature, because we have the 4 of Wands wanting like a long-term relationship. We have the Knight of Cups, somebody who is a dreamer, who loves the idea of being in love. So I'm definitely getting that from this person, but at the same time, it's almost like they are confused as to how much they would want to invest into these feelings, and you know, how far do they want to explore going with either you or with someone else. Just love in general I'm talking about. Like, I'm not talking about your feelings, because I don't think that these deep-seated issues that this person has, which kind of creates all these blocks, I don't think that they're just got to do with you, or it is just about you. I feel like in general, this person might perceive themselves to be not in a place, like not ready to give this relationship or any relationship, I feel like, 100% of what they should ideally be giving and doing. So What's the Nine of Pentacles energy? Nine of Pentacles is a very like single, independent, self-focused energy, self-reliant. What is that energy here? We have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this person comes across, like from the energies that I see here so far, not only they come across as like somebody who has a lot of like healing that needs to be taken care of, but also a certain level of immaturity when it comes to like being able to carry out a long-term committed relationship with someone. And again, I'm saying someone because I don't think it's a you specific problem here. But the Page of Pentacles, again, there is a desire with the Page, but the Page is quite naive. It's a very young, youthful energy. So this person could be like younger in chronological age, but not necessarily. It also means like being immature or just not having, you know, the resources right now to, as I said, carry out or carry forward a loving, committed, adult relationship with someone. Okay? What is the Moon energy? Spirit, can you please clarify the Moon energy? They have a long way to go, I feel like, to get rid of all of these blockages. We have the Five of Cups. So this is something from their past that this person is healing. So the Five of Cups is a feeling of, you know, sadness, of loss, of having some type of regrets, okay? And something in this person's past, a previous relationship, or it could even be referring back to their childhood. I feel like both those things are relevant because typically the kind of like deep-seated emotional blockages that the Moon talks about, they come from like a deeper past, deeper than maybe just the previous relationship. But it could be a previous relationship or relationships, so some things that this person, oh my God, also the energy of forgiveness. I feel like they have some regrets that they need to forgive themselves for. Okay? This person at this point of time, I feel like is too scared to come up and ask for your forgiveness, because we did have the energy of forgiveness, which kind of made me think like there's something that this person seeks forgiveness for. But here, I'm getting slightly a different sense of that, in the sense that, you know, it's a self-forgiveness that this person requires and needs to do to be able to move forward. But something major like regrets, sadness, pain, loss, and just in general, a kind of like a negative mindset. The Five of Cups typically, well, not in this rendition, this is quite a different rendition. The artwork in these cards is quite different, something that I'm not used to, but nevertheless, I love the colors. But typically, in a Five of Cups card, in a Rider-Waite based rendition, we have somebody that is surrounded by cups, and 3 cups are standing, but their focus is on the 2 that have fallen. And, you know, there's spilled water or whatever that container had it inside. So what that represents is kind of like that mindset where you're more prone to focus on the negatives rather than having the ability to be positive and hopeful. So I'm getting that kind of like an energy from your person, and it is something that really needs to be looked at, really needs to be healed before they can be open and available for love. So Spirit, can you tell us more about the Ten of Wands energy here? What's the Ten of Wands energy? What's the Ten of Wands energy here? We have the Four of Swords. Look at that. Four of Swords is literally like taking a break, stepping away from something. And this usually is like with the aim to not only rest the mind and provide our own selves with some kind of like relief or respite from the situation, but this is an inaction card, okay? So like I said, your person might work themselves up to a place where they might feel really overwhelmed and withdraw further into their shell. This is also a card of deep thinking, so I feel like for a while at least, you and this connection will be on this person's mind, and they will be taking the time to thinking about it deeply. Let's look at the bottom of the deck energy. We have Nine of Swords. Look at that. So certainly something that is going to cause stress. We also have Ten of Swords underneath that. So it is all about stress, anxiety, that this person is going to feel. We have the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords, not being able to think clearly. I feel like they're going to, it's almost like this person is headed towards a more clouded headspace where they are unable to think clearly and make some, as I said, definitive decisions about your relationship. So let me draw a few oracle cards to get some further insight. What can you tell us about the future intentions of this person for pile 2? So I'm not someone who would ever tell you that you should be waiting around for a person to come back, or, you know, put your life on hold. And given what I see in this portion of the reading with the intentions, if this person is going to take a long time to heal and a long time to become aligned with the possibility of a relationship, then of course it is your decision whether you want to hold on and hang on and wait for this person. But my advice, my sincere advice to you would be to move on with your life and not hold anything back in terms of future experiences. Just live your life. And because this work that this person has to put towards themselves is not your job, and there's literally nothing that you can do about it. We have practice gratitude, okay? So I'm not getting like a super clear message with the practice gratitude. I feel like it's something that your person does feel about your relationship with them, okay? It just could be a practice that they're trying to imbibe, because as I said, there's a lot of like negative thought processes and emotions that this person might get caught up in, and I feel like they are noticing that and hoping to remedy that. And one of the ways to do that, to focus more on the positive, is through the practice of gratitude. So it's very much possible that this person is actively expressing gratitude for everything that is good in life. But again, in terms of this connection, not so much, but a very self-focused energy, things they're working on. We have think it through. So more thinking from this person, more figuring out trying to see, trying to figure things out. Not so much action. Think it through is very much the energy of the Four of Swords. We have be real. So this person might be coming face to face with their problems, their dysfunctions, their demons, their shadow aspects, and just learning how to accept them, work on them, and integrate all of the parts of the dysfunctional parts of themselves into their life. And I feel like, I mean, I'm seeing a sincere effort here to heal. But in terms of whether you should be waiting for it or not, I would never tell you to keep your life on hold, pile 2. But I gotta hand it to your person. There is a sincere effort to get past all of this and to heal. That's for sure. Oops. We have honor your feelings. So again, whoops, very much a part of the healing process, honoring your feelings. Like I said, the kind of subconscious like wounds that this person might be dealing with, they might be coming from their past and even from their childhood. And one of the things that unfortunately as a result of childhood trauma that we pick up is not being able to really honor how we feel. And so we have to relearn how to sit with our feelings and how to work with them, both the positive and the negative ones. So very self-focused energy is what is coming through even with the oracle cards. But let's see, let's take one more oracle deck to close off the reading. What is coming up in terms of the person's intentions for pile 2? If you're still here with me, let me know in the comments below, please. I would love to know if any of you watching this have really stuck around for this lengthy reading. Fall in love with your own story, practicing self-love. Focus on practicing self-love with your person. We have bliss. Bliss is worth creating from. So trying to get to feeling organically like very happy and truly happy in the true sense of the term. And then from there, this person, I feel like, would be in a place to create from, because right now the reason why their wishes are not manifesting or they are not capable of manifesting them is more of a like apt way of saying it, is because this person is in need of healing the pain that resides within them. Oh, I'm almost like feeling generally bad for them. We have fearless expression, learning how to be authentic, speaking your mind. Again, it's something I feel like there's really trauma that this person has gone through in their life, and they're learning how to use their voice. So they're transforming, they're changing, that much is true. We have creator, water. So creating or manifesting, but from your emotions. Water is all about emotions, which is a very powerful energy. I mean, you must have heard of it or not heard of it, but Neville Goddard always say feeling is the secret. So getting more clear about what they feel and then creating from that place is where this person is headed. Okay, so that is all I have for you, pile 2, and I sincerely hope that this reading was helpful. it gave you the clarity and the answers and the peace that you were looking for, consider leaving this video a thumbs up if it helped. And if you're still here, I would love to know in the comments below if you watched this entire reading. And yeah, I will connect with you very soon. Take care. Bye. Hi, pile 3. So this is for those of you that resonated with this crystal disc. I have forgotten the name for it, but it's the beige one. Whoops. And this card, Harmony, which is actually the 10 of Cups energy in this particular tarot deck. So already, like for your reading, I'm going to say that we are starting off on quite a high note when it comes to love readings, because the 10 of Cups, as you may or may not know, is a card of emotional fulfillment, feeling very loved, a harmonious relationship between two people, and just feeling very good in the relationship. So we are going to see how and if the message of this card that you chose for your pile selection, if it resonates with the rest of the reading. But for today's reading, we are going to start by with an energy check-in, and this energy check-in should tell you whether you have selected the right pile or if this is your reading. If it doesn't resonate, feel free to choose another pile, and if you are not having any luck with finding your energy, your connection's energy today, then maybe, I'm not picking up on that today, and I do apologize for that. So let's start with the energy in the connection. So we are starting with the Hanged Man. We have Judgment. So with the Hanged Man energy, I'm getting the sense like things might be in a limbo right now, like really stuck, not moving forward. This could also possibly be talking about distance between the two of you, separation, and just like feeling the energy is not moving. But this is also about a change in perception. So we'll see. Oh, we have the Three of, what is this? The Three of Wands energy. Okay. You have the High Priestess clarifying the Hanged Man energy. And the High Priestess is all about intuition. It's our inner knowing, our inner guidance. So we'll see. Then we have the Lover's energy. Wow, look at that. So definitely this is a very, very significant connection. And a very love-filled connection, I must say. And that clarifying the Judgment, there's some sort of renewal. We'll see. Then we have the Three of Pentacles clarifying the Three of Wands. Amazing. And we have this card, and it says, Twin Flames, your passion ignites. Okay. And we have an Axe. This says breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and even abandonment. Okay. So as I was saying about the Hanged Man energy, what I'm getting is, for some of you at least, if not all of you, this Hanged Man energy is representing the breakup, the separation, or something that is making you guys feel, or you feel, or both of you feel, like there is no forward movement, like there is no flow to your relationship at this time. And by this time, I feel like I should explain that. I mean to say when you're finding this reading, so the current present moment. The Two of the High Priestess, I feel like overall, how you both are going to, or how you both are navigating this situation, is that you're allowing your higher selves to be really plugged in and engaged in this connection. I mean, we have four major arcana out of the 6 card spread, which tells me like this is a very, again, a significant relationship, and something that is meant to be in your life to help your soul's evolution. I mean, we have the Lover's energy. The Lovers can talk about twin flame relationships, as this card says, but it could also be like soulmate connection. So again, connections that are meant to happen in our life, that are meant to walk into our life at a time when there is a readiness within our souls to grow and to evolve, to learn some lessons. We have the Judgment energy as well, which tells me that whatever you guys are going through, you guys, even if you're feeling stuck or the connection is facing some kind of challenges, with the Three of Pentacles energy, I kind of feel like both of you will come together to work on the solution. I mean, it doesn't seem to be like the kind of challenge which will break you or like make you feel like you have drifted apart. With the Three of Wands energy, there might be physical distance between the some of you. I'm thinking like maybe this challenge is about the future, in terms of you living together and working things out in that regard, like how do your lives fit in together, and that could be the challenge here. But with the Three of Pentacles, I almost feel like the first thing that I notice in this card actually is how both the crows in this card are busy taking some efforts to build their nest. Okay, they're collecting berries, both of them. They might be working apart from each other and like on their own, but the overall aim and the overall goal seems to be building this nest or creating some sort of a reality in which both of you can coexist together. So right now, because we do have the breakup and separation energy, there might be some distance, some physical distance between the two of you, okay? For some of you, I'm getting that. But for some of you, as I said, this could be an external challenge. But you both are being divinely guided towards working together on a solution. So even though it might not appear so, the High Priestess can also be very secretive and like hiding things, but not in a malicious, like with the intention of hurting you or whatnot, but somebody who keeps things within themselves. So maybe this is something like that you guys don't discuss or have stopped discussing about this challenge. I mean, whatever you guys are facing. But again, here I see this intention for the two of you to come together to ensure that you can co-create your reality. Okay, so very interesting, and already, like I said, a very harmonious energy with this pile. I mean, the love, the intensity of love is very palpable. I'm also noticing the serpent in the Lover's card, and that to me represents our Kundalini, which is basically your consciousness rising. So I feel like through this connection, through the ups and downs and the challenges that you guys have faced, both of you are learning so much and transforming so much, okay? And I feel like it's eventually not only going to transform the energy of the connection itself, but also your own individual energies, okay? And this is something that you should be very much able to resonate with, and like when you think about your relationship and think about the person that's on your mind and that you're watching the reading for, this should be something that should stand out. I feel like the love between the two of you, the strength of the connection, and how much growth there has been, always has been, through this connection. Okay, for some of you this is twin flame, for some of you soulmates. I'm also getting the soulmate energy. But okay, let's go to your messages. And just a heads up, pile 3, I am expecting a phone call, and I might have to pause this video for like a few seconds between filming, no matter what point we are at. So I'm apologizing in advance for that. I hope you will not mind. But yeah, let's get to their current energy, which is a combination of their thoughts and feelings towards you. And then we'll go into their intentions. So you're starting with the Fool. So what are your person's thoughts, feelings towards you? Pile 3. What are their thoughts and feelings towards you? We have the Two of Wands. What are your person's thoughts and feelings towards you? I'm already getting a sense like this person is not afraid to take a chance with you. And with the Two of Wands energy, one of the interpretations when the Two of Wands pops up in a relationship reading is that, you know, it's kind of like a representation of the candle or the flame being lit on both sides. And I feel like they always want to consider like you, or you play an important role when it comes to, you're a big factor in their decision-making process. So we'll see. We have the Six of Swords. Okay. What are your person's thoughts and feelings towards you? The Six of Swords could literally mean that there is some sort of like travel involved. Maybe your person has to move away or has moved away, or maybe it's you, there's distance. We have Death. Okay. Transformation. Like I said, a very intense connection and a lot of lessons learning, typically through twin flame and soulmate type of relationships. So I'm not surprised to see the Death card here. And then we have the Page of Wands. Okay. So the first kind of like feeling that I catch looking at the energies that are present here is just how much this person wants to make things right with you, or work with you, or continue like factoring you in their life and in their decision making. Okay. We have the Fool energy that we are starting with, and the Fool is all about taking risks or taking a chance on something and going forth and falling into something with a lot of faith. So I feel like this is how your person sees you and the relationship. I mean, in just allowing themselves and their life to open up. I feel like this person is kind of channeling that Fool energy, which, by the way, does have an element of courage, a lot of courage that they bring to the table in connecting with you. This whole relationship might just feel like that to them. Like, this is the person that I want in my life, and therefore I am going to take the risks, the chances. With the Two of Wands energy, like I said, Two of Wands is also future focused, and with the Two of Wands and the Six of Swords, I am getting the energy of separation, what we saw with your previous spread, the Oracle card that we got, the Axe. So I am noticing that for some of you there might be like I said, separation. The person might have moved away, or you might have moved away from the connection. And the Death energy is all about transformation. It's also about ending, but also about new beginnings. I'm noticing how this character is literally flying into a brand new portal. And on the other side of the portal is the new life that awaits, I feel like, okay? It's also possible that your person might have had to, in making this connection work, they might have to either move away or walk away from something, okay? In the sense like leave some of their baggage behind. Maybe it is another relationship, or maybe it is things from their past. And they understand and they realize it. And I feel like with the Page of Wands energy and also that Death energy, this person is quite excited about the future. The Page of Wands is all about communication as well. So especially in situations where there is no communication, I feel like this person is quite eager at this time to reach out, to talk to you, to communicate with you, to rekindle the relationship, okay? And they're bringing a lot of courage with that Fool energy in taking this action, or, you know, expressing this desire even. And a part of them might also be feeling a little reckless because, as I said, this person is having to literally move away from something, either physically or psychologically, mentally. But all these characters, they're facing on the right side. And in the tarot, when I see images that are like facing more to the right, it seems like they're forward focused. So there's definitely this energy of like wanting to go forth in the future after having gone through transformation. This could be just related to their personal life that they have had, or coming out of a transformed sort of a phase, going through a transformation and eager to come out of it, okay? But this person is very hopeful, very excited about the future, and really trusting that this relationship is the one that will be like an answer to their prayers. Okay, let's clarify each of these energies. So Spirit, can you tell us more about the Fool energy for pile 3? What is the Fool energy? Very hopeful, very positive, and future focused, literally. I feel like this person is almost like very willing to make changes for you, whatever that might be. We have the Three of Cups. What is the Two of Wands energy in pile 3 spread? Can you tell us more about the Two of Wands? We have the Four of Pentacles energy. Okay. What is the Six of Swords energy? What is the Six of Swords energy here? What are they moving away from? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. What is the Death energy? What is the Death energy for pile 3? We have the Nine of Swords. Okay. Whoops. So I do take jumper cards, but not when I drop like a bunch of them like I did there. So that's just me being clumsy with the deck. What's the Page of Wands energy? We have the Star. Look at that. Hope. Okay. I'm going to clarify this Three of Cups energy a little bit before I get into it. So what is the Three of Cups energy? We have the Three of Swords. Okay. So I feel like this person definitely feels like in getting into this relationship with you, okay? Hold on, I'm getting that phone call that I talked about. I'm just gonna take a few seconds break. Be right back. Okay, so as I was saying, I feel like this person believes that in or sees this relationship that they're getting into with you as sort of an opportunity to start afresh, to start anew, and also something that is making them draw upon the courageous side of themselves. And I feel like for your person, the Three of Swords is representing heartbreak, like some kind of pain that this person has had to deal with when it comes to relationships in their past, and just opening the door in being with you. For some of you, I'm getting like this might be a relationship that's fairly new, and they might perceive it as like, you know, there's a new journey that is starting. The Fool is also about like new beginnings, literally. So in taking this kind of chance with their hearts, with their emotions, I feel like this person is once again coming in with a renewed sense of healing and hope, as we see in the Star. So the Page of Wands, that to me was all about them being excited, them being like, you know, future focused and looking forward to beginning this new beginning with you. And the Star is all about that hope. Okay, now we have the Four of Coins energy, and the Four of Coins is, I feel like this person might be a little worried about how things will unfold in the future, okay? And they might be a little scared of things going wrong. I mean, this literally looks like I'm getting attachment, like being too attached. I mean, this person is so interested in getting everything right this time around and working things out with you, that when it comes to thinking about the future, the energy of fear is showing up. So they might be a little worried about certain things like falling into place, coming together. I mean, we also have the Nine of Swords energy, and this is about, you know, the transformation and going forth. I feel like making these changes in their life and going forth into the future with you. They're worrying about that as well. The Nine of Swords is all about stress, about anxiety. Okay, I'm going to clarify the Four of Pentacles a little bit. So what is this fear about or attachment to for Pile 3's person? What are they scared about? What are they too attached to? What are they holding on to? Whoops. We have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, look at that. So the Queen of Wands, I feel like, again, like there's almost like a worshiping you kind of energy that is coming through Pile 3, which is very beautiful to see. I mean, I think this person really puts you on a pedestal, okay, which by itself is like a very beautiful thing, because that would mean like they value you that much and they care about you. They're very attracted to you. You might be one of the, like, not one of the, maybe the most attractive person that they have dated, okay? But on the downside, what that does is that it puts your person in a less confident and a little bit scared to make mistakes kind of a place, okay? We also have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles here with the Six of Swords. And the first message that I got from this is about leaving some kind of a relationship behind. So I feel like this could be talking about someone else's energy. Let's clarify that. What is the Queen of Pentacles energy? Especially for those of you that are or were in a love triangle and now you guys are making some changes there. What's the Queen of Pentacles energy? Or, for those of you that this is not true, this person is moving towards commitment, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is all about someone who is interested in a long-term relationship. I mean, this is not a queen that would mess with casual relationships or casual flirtations or what have you. Nothing temporary for this queen. So they're moving into a much stronger commitment, and they want to do that. Look at that, the strength, okay? This also could be talking about how patient you have been with them, and they seeing that, perceiving that as one of your strengths and one of the biggest things that you have taken up. You might be very patient with this person as they are finishing up or like transitioning from one phase into the other, okay, towards getting more stable and ready to offer you commitment. What is this anxiety and worry about? What's the stress about? The Nine of Swords. What's the stress with the Nine of Swords? What is your person stressing about? We have the Six of Cups. Okay. So I feel like this person is really just afraid of the past repeating itself, okay? Like I said, I'm getting the energy of someone that is coming out of a difficult time, either like difficult relationship or relationships in general. And I feel like, you know, we have the Nine of Swords, the creature in the Nine of Swords. It's kind of looking suspiciously at this lady in the Six of Cups, and Six of Cups is all about our past, okay? Past connections. This also could be representing a pattern of feeling just stressful when making some like big changes and, you know, huge life decisions. And this person might have that pattern where they just stress out, okay? That might just be a part of their personality overall. But yeah, there is stress, but overall I feel like this person is super excited about a future with you and quite focused on you. I feel like they have a lot of love, they value you a lot. Bottom of the deck energy, look at that, we have the Ten of Cups again. There we go. 2 Ten of Cups card. I'm also noticing the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups, which is again like very romantic, sweet energy with the Knight of Cups. And this person wants to come forward. If they haven't, they're deep in their feelings for you, okay? So let's see some oracle cards for your person. Where do I want to go? Okay. Witch's Wisdom or Witch's Kitchen Oracle. By the way, if you're interested, in booking a private reading with me, all the details of that are in the description box. So I am open and available for that. And if this reading is resonating and is helping you, consider leaving this video a like and also hit that subscribe button for more content from me. So, what are your person's current thoughts and feelings towards you? We have romance. Look at that. This person is truly in love with you. Wow. Very romantic feelings. A true romantic at heart. I feel like for someone, especially if they're leaving some kind of a difficult past behind, being very hopeful about the future of, a relationship in and of itself can really put us in a very romantic headspace. We have faithfulness. I told you this person is hooked. This person is not going to go anywhere They're very loyal, very faithful. And literally, like, I got the feeling they look up to you and want to do right by you. So, awesome energy towards you, pile 3. What else? Whoops. We have invasive. Okay, so there are certain invasive thoughts that this person is dealing with right now. The fears, the doubts, the worries that I spoke about with that 4 of Coins energy, and also the 9 of Swords. So they are dealing with some of that, okay? And that might be also, you know, one of the big reasons for the fallout, for the separation, for the break, and also the stuck energy in your relationship right now. You just need a sip of water. Hang on. So it very well could be that. What else? What is the energy? Oops, towards you. We have bond. So again, a very significant bond, a very close, unbreakable kind of a bond between the two of you. I mean, I kind of want to say like this person is not going to go anywhere. And it does look like this is going to be your long-term life partner, because they're not going to give up on you. But, you know, let me hold my tongue. I want to go into the future intentions and actions, and literally see like what kind of actions, if any, this person is planning to take towards you and towards this connection, and what do they want to see happen between the two of you. So I'm going to clear the table and get another tarot deck, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and now we look into their future intentions. So kind of get more details on what they intend to actually do, or what are they intending that would happen next? What are they hoping would happen next in the connection? Or we could get information about just where this connection is headed and what they want to see happen between the two of you, okay? So we'll see what the tarot tells us about and talks about. But what are your person's future intentions with this connection? And that is based on, of course, their present energies in the connection and towards you that we saw. So with, whoops, we have, 2 cards for the door. 3 cards, I'm gonna take them all. We have the Star energy. We have the Knight of Wands, okay. And we have the 7 of Wands. What an interesting rendition of the 7 of Wands card. But anyways, so yeah, based on their current energies and their thoughts and feelings, what do they intend to do? And let's see how the reading unfolds. What are their present intentions with you? We have the 5 of Wands, okay. One more card for the top row. We have 2 that jumped out, so we're going to take both of them. It is the 7 of Cups, and we have the Moon. Okay, interesting. Interesting energies. So again, with the Star, I'm seeing a lot of hope, okay? I'm definitely seeing a lot of interest with the Knight of Wands energy as well. So healing this relationship, healing this connection, and being present for it, because this person is still very interested in you. But I'm also seeing the 5 of Wands and some kind of internal blockages and confusion with the 7 of Cups energy. For the Seven of Wands energy here, the one that I said is an interesting rendition, one of the first things that came to my mind is that this person is going to stand up for this relationship, okay? I mean, they definitely want, like I said, a long-term relationship with you, okay? And I feel like there might be certain difficult circumstances as well that either both of you are facing, or they are facing, or you are facing, but I feel like this person would be willing to protect this relationship, protect this connection, and really be there and stand up for it, okay? But let's see what these energies are all about. I'm going to get clarifying cards for each of the cards there. So, because they are a little confused. The Seven of Cups is about, you know, dealing with our emotional triggers. And this confusion might not be like about how they feel towards you, but it could be like still hitting certain roadblocks and still dealing with their fears. The Seven of Cups is also a card of our triggers. So any kind of outside stimuli, anything that makes us feel something, it might be triggering certain unhealed parts of this person, I feel like. Okay, but what do they intend to do? Let's clarify the cards. The Star energy. What's the Star energy here? What I meant to say is I hope that they're not triggered enough to like remain stuck or do something dysfunctional. We'll see. The Star. We have the Four of Swords. Okay. So if you guys especially are in no contact and sort of, you know, stuck in a limbo, not going anywhere, I feel like this person is very consciously or has consciously stepped away from this connection and taking the time to do some really deep thinking. This is a card where we kind of call it quits for a while, to re-strategize, to regroup, and to figure out what we want to do as our next steps. So what is the Knight of Wands energy here for pile 3? I mean, the Star is still very the Star is still very powerful in terms of healing and hopes about the future. We have the Hierophant, okay. What is the Seven of Wands energy? For some of you, we have the Ace of Cups. For some of you with that Knight of Wands and the Hierophant, I'm getting like there might be age differences between the two of you, or differences in religion, tradition, and that in itself might be one of those blockages. But again, like with the Seven of Wands energy, I still feel like this person is not going to let go of this connection, and they are going to be true and honest about their feelings. And act according to them is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I cannot talk at this point. Five of Wands. What's the Five of Wands energy? And like, you know, whatever it takes for this person to ensure that there's this new beginning with you in love, to create that new opportunity, this person is going to do. That's what I was trying to express. What's the Five of Wands energy now? We have the Seven of Pentacles. Excuse me. What is the Seven of Cups energy here? We have the Queen of Swords, okay. And what is that moon energy? Whoops. We have the Six of Swords, okay. Let's look at your bottom of the deck energy this time around. We have the High Priestess, okay. So what I was getting when I drew this Seven of Pentacles card, because it's clarifying our Five of Wands, which has got to do with conflict and inner conflict, is that this person, I feel like they have the maturity and the ability to be very patient as they navigate this conflicting situation. And it could be conflicting between the two of you, or conflict that is coming up from outside. I feel like, again, I'm getting this determination, this patience, that, you know, willingness and ability to really see it through. And I feel like with the Queen of Swords energy, whatever like confusion your person is feeling, I'm sorry about that, by the way, if you're hearing like noises in the background, that's just my dog. She's struggling with a ear infection, and I just put in her medicine a few seconds ago, so, or a little while ago, before I started this reading, so sorry about that. So as I was saying, with the Queen of Swords energy, I feel like this person has the ability and the wisdom to cut through that confusion, the emotional confusion. So I'm getting like overall a very positive message. And with the Six of Swords again, I feel like this person, regardless of how they feel, they are going to allow their intuition to guide them, and that's going to guide them towards this new beginning with you. Because overall, I feel like this person really loves you, okay? Really desires a connection with you, and their energy is beautiful. Like, I'm getting the energy of someone who's like very self-aware, and they know what they're doing. You know what I mean? And so while they might not have all the plans figured out, I kind of feel like this person is not only very hopeful, and not only has successfully healed a lot of their own inner blockages, but they also have the trust and faith in their intuition that it's going to guide this connection and both of you. And so there might be a little bit struggle that you both are facing or are challenged by. I still get the feeling that this is going to work out, that it's going to be fine. Okay? Let's look at your oracle cards. What are your person's intention with you, pile 3? I'm getting a really good feeling about your person, pile 3, a very positive feeling about who they are, and I'm kind of really admiring this person's energy, to be honest with you, pile 3. So what are the future intentions? Make time for self-love, okay. So this person's self-love might be an important lesson that they are learning, and through the act of like allowing themselves to love themselves, it's kind of like, I'm thinking, you know, this person is able to do so much or give this relationship so much because they have also been working on the energy of self-love. It's kind of like that beautiful healing energy, and gives us the ability to give ourselves what we truly desire. And what this person desires is a long-term relationship with you and moving on from this connection, from the past pain, moving into this connection. We have reflect on your priorities. So this is what I mean with the Four of Swords energy. They might be thinking very deeply about this connection, and for a while, at least into the near future, they're going to take some time in figuring out or strategizing, okay? Take a breather. This is again Four of Swords energy, so very much in line with the current energies between the two of you. Things might be in a limbo, like I said. They might feel like they're not going anywhere because this person might literally be on a break. And in the near future, so to speak, it does seem like there is some time before this person can feel completely ready, assess the situation. Yeah, so a lot of deep thinking about the situation between the two of you and what you're dealing with collectively. And look at that, bottom of the deck, push through any insecurity. So that's what I meant. And we also have focus on the positive. That's what I meant by this energy. Like, no matter how triggered they feel or whatever, like, difficult emotions they go through, I feel like this person is still going to come through for you, pile 3. And I don't think like both of you will be able to give up on each other, because I feel like this is a very strong connection, something that is meant to be kind of vibes here. So what are their future intentions? Light in the unexpected. Not really understanding or fully getting what that card is trying to tell us. I might get a clarifying card for it, but we'll see. Light in the unexpected. What else? Lead your metamorphosis. Yeah, so transformation, definitely, like just the energy of this connection between the two of you and the nature of this relationship, it being a soulmate, twin flame type of connection. It's deeply transformative. And I feel like this person is very good at embracing changes, okay? And that is possibly what this could mean as well. The unexpected, like, twists and turns that life takes, of which, like, your connection might be a part of, or the twists and turns within this connection. I feel like this person is good at taking things in their stride, really. Integrate your knowing. So for me, integration is all about feeling whole, feeling balanced, and integrating both the light sides and the dark sides within ourselves. And despite the presence of the dark energies or our dysfunctional emotions, in other words, and in more kind of layman speak, this is the ability to keep moving forward, okay? So like I said, when it comes to the spiritual alchemical process, I feel like your person is quite the master, I must say. Beautiful energy. We have, what does your soul say? So yeah, this person is going to, like I said, do right by you, by the feelings that they have for you. And again, it is something that they are, and you are being intuitively guided into. It's a soul calling, almost, this relationship. And we have overthinking can spoil the magic underneath the deck. So perhaps something that your person struggles with, overthinking. We also have follow through, success in transformation. Wow. Amazing energy here. So anyways, that is all I have for you, pile 3. Overall, I would say this is the most positive pile out of, the three. And yeah, this is not going to be over anytime soon. I don't think you guys are going to give up on each other. And yeah, I sincerely hope that this reading was helpful, that it gave you the clarity and the answers that you were looking for. Thank you so much for being here, Pile 3, and hopefully I will connect with you very soon. Take care. Bye.